Hi.
Look at you looking cool with your cap on.
Gotta switch it up a little bit. Gotta switch it
All
up.
right, so please introduce us to yourself.
Hi, I'm Alex. But people go know me by Alejandro out here on the Instagram world of our wonderful poetry community. And I'm from Long Beach, California, representing the West Coast, and happy Valentine's Eve.
Yes,
I
happy
would,
Valentine's
I would say
Eve.
that.
I tried to find something red, but the only thing I have is like sports related.
Well,
So,
that's why I was like, I gotta get my hat. I gotta get something red, and then I had to find my lover shirt.
ooh.
If you know where this is from, I will give you like mad props.
No, I know it. I forgot. I'm in brain fart right now. Okay, for those of you who don't know, tell
All
us.
right, so this is a famous shirt by in the movie It. I'm not sure if you remember It, the newer one. They write loser on the cast, so and then they put lover instead. Why be a loser? Why you can just be a lover? So
Oh, I like that. This is completely random, right? So like when you showed me your shirt, right? I was gonna say that's cute, but I was like, no, I can't. You can't say something a guy is wearing is cute,
why not?
right?
Why not?
I don't know.
What who made this rule saying that you cannot gas a guy up saying, hey, that's a cute shirt? Why not? Is it
I don't
because
know because I was watching this YouTube video where these men had to go up to other men and compliment them, and it
okay,
was so
I
awkward.
bet it is. I bet it is awkward sometimes.
Why is that for guys?
You know what? I think because we as men we were raised to believe that we're supposed to be the ones giving the compliments every single time, and then the females are are the ones who accept the compliments. So it kind of is like we kind of don't know how we know how to give it, but we don't know how to accept it in those type of things. So yeah, it's kind of awkward. It's kind of like when you try to buy a drink sometimes to like a girl. It's you know, I got a girl who asked to if they can give me a drink one time. I didn't. I was like, wait, what?
Is this a trap?
Exactly. Like, is this is what is this? What's going on? Where the cameras at? Like, what's going on here? But no, I was like, cool. I'll take a whiskey coke. Thank you, appreciate it. Like, not gonna say no. But yeah,
Okay, so let's jump right back into Valentine's week. How do you ask someone to be your Valentine?
as I am now, 30-year-olds now, or how I used to do it back in the day.
Both.
Um, I think asking someone out when you were younger was so much easier, just because you still didn't have the fear how as we get older of losing someone, or you put yourself out there as you get older. It's such a different experience, because when you're younger you could have taken a nail real easily and be like, all right, well, I guess there's other plenty of fish in the sea for reals. In high school or college days, you're surrounded by a more populated um, group and whatnot. So how would I do it now? Well, by that time, I think I should have already been liking the person if I'm going to be asking someone to be my Valentine's Day. So it's going to be more of a strategic, I will say, more strategic way of asking them out. And of course, I'm not going to be asking them like a week before or any of that nature. I'm going to make sure, hey, this is going to be for real. I'm going to be asking you in a month in advance. Like, hey, I want you, because we're adults. We're adults now. We're adults now, for real. You're adults, so I know I have a working life. You have a working life. We got things that we have to make sure we planned out if this is going to be a cute Valentine's Day. So I will make sure a month in advance. I would have been talking to you for a cool minute and be like, hey, and I'm just gonna be straight up like, hey, would you like to be my Valentine's Day? I would really like to take you out, and maybe we can just spend the night together, dinner, movies, whatever quarantine Valentine's is gonna be like, and yeah, that would be me.
I like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, okay. So, how do you love as naturally as the sun gives light?
Ooh, that one was a tough one. Um, I believe love needs to flow naturally through you, because love is a learned is a learned behavior. You know, everyone are capable of loving, you know, but depending on how you grew up, you know, it all depends on how you're going to be able to present love. So
Mhm.
naturally it's going to be all depending on your upbringings. You know, it's all going to depend on how you're taught love. So hopefully, if you're taught the right way, it was just going to flow through you as breathing air. That would be my sense on that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, okay. So talking about love, so I'm a robot.
Ah, shoot. Okay. Hot.
What is love?
Um, love. I have this weird definition in my head that I always kind of like to go back to it. It goes to love is to act intentionally in a sympathetic and empathetic response to others to promote a well-being, overall well-being.
Hmm.
You know,
That was
because
very.
what was that?
Sorry, keep going.
No, go ahead, and then I'll break down.
That,
I'll
that,
break
that, that
down.
was that was a very scientific answer of someone from someone who's artistic.
Well, love and scientific can correlate sometimes, you know, because again, my previous answer, I was like, love is taught, um, depending on your upbringing. Love is it. I believe everyone is capable of loving, but not everyone is going to be able to promote love the way everyone who has been brought in a positive upbringing can do. I don't know, some type of weird way like that. Because you know, again, I work. You know, I think I told you my field of work. You
Yes.
know, so it's crazy to see people out there acting very negative to others, knowing that their upbringings were different than mine. So I have to understand in a scientific way, or in a you know, uh, a whole different type of aspect. I got to understand, okay, why are they acting this way? So this is why I have to look at love like the same way. So why is this person loving in this certain way and I'm loving in this certain way? What type of upbringings did I have that this person didn't have? And why is my love different from their love and all
Yeah.
that type of aspects? So, um, yes, that was
I
my
had to read this comment that Copyright just said. He said, "Science is chemistry. You create chemistry with someone, and science is love." Never thought of it like
yeah.
that.
You know,
Very interesting.
um, love is very biological. It goes down to your near atoms and your molecules and all that stuff. Because once you find that person that you love, you know, you'll feel at peace with them no matter what. You know, when you hug that
Yeah.
person that you love, it's already releasing these chemicals in your brain. Like, dude, you're in love with this person.
Yeah.
You know, when you kiss that person, you're like feeling all this joy, all this chemistry that you have with this person, and it's just like, wow, like, I don't want to ever let this go. This is my drug. This is my addiction now. I want this
Yeah.
forever with me, you know? So that's why I always say to act in love is to act intentionally, you know, in any type of sympathetic way, you know, and promote well-being. That's the key. Promote a well-being. You know, that's my thing.
I have to read this comment from Mr. Romeo himself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, don't listen to the ramblings of a madman. He
Right.
said, "Energy is never created nor destroyed. Love is a feeling. Feelings are energy. Love is energy, always there." Very, very interesting. Okay, okay. So Queen Elizabeth, one of them. I don't know why I didn't write down which one, but one of the Queen Elizabeths.
It's not like there's so many of them.
You're right. You're right. But she swore off love and reigned successfully, and her nation was at peace.
Mm.
So, what do you say to people who swear off love?
I hope it's for a good cause.
Hmm.
I will say that. I think
Because Gandhi, no, Gandhi had several wives. Never mind. We're not going to talk about him. Don't.
that's a whole other topic, right?
Yeah.
Um, no, I really do hope it's for a good cause. You know, this was to bring peace to her nation. Then you know you got to do what you got to do because does love does complicate a lot of things. You know, in those type of acts, people have gone to war. Nations have gone to war in the past because of love. You know,
Yeah.
um, so it does bring a lot of turmoil to some aspects of like, all right, this is gonna be the right thing for me. You know, I'm not sure which Queen Elizabeth this was. You know, that's why it really would have been interesting to know which one it was. But again, like I said, like nations have really gone to war because of failed love, or someone is in love with someone else and I need to, you know, conquer this nation to make sure she stays with me type of thing. But again, if someone's going to say, I want to soar off love, but hopefully it's for a good reason, because I believe everyone should be able to love. Everyone should receive love because it's so divine, you know, like it's one of those type of feelings where we know what it can do to us if it doesn't go well. But once
Yeah.
we find that right love, like that right one, like shit, what's better than that? Like you're gonna have this person, you know, who's gonna die for you, who's gonna be having your back for you. Like it's gonna be like love is so sacred, you know, and I hope it's for a good cause, good reason on why they're gonna be soaring off love. And yes, Helen of Troy, you know,
Yeah.
you know, you want to go down that path, you know. They literally said, "Nope, that's my chick. I'm about to go send thousands of men across the sea to go get this person because I love her." You know, so
Wow. So is love an emotion, a promise, or a verb?
I think it's all three. I think it's
Hmm.
all three. Um, you know, to love, you know, it's because you can say I love you to a lot of
Yeah.
things. You can say I love pizza. I love the Lakers, you know, but when you say I love you to someone and you really mean it, that's a real raw emotion that you know for some reason your body just knows like, hey, I'm really in
Yeah.
love with this person. So me saying I love you is gonna be a promise saying it's like an unspoken promise saying I wanna love you until, you know, till my heart stops beating, until I can no longer take another breath in these lungs type of thing. You know, when people go down the aisle and they say their vows of love and their marriages and whatnot, it's a promise that I'm going to be loving you until forever, you know? Um, and a verb, you know, love is an action. You know, yeah, you can say I love you, but how are you going to show that now? How are you
Yeah.
going to show love? You know, that's why there's the five languages of love. You know, one of mine is gift giving, physical touch type of thing. So if you know your love languages, that's going to be your verb of what love is, you know? So hopefully I answered
Okay.
the question correctly.
You did. You did. There's a quiz at the end of this.
Right?
Okay, so this is a poem. The best part of love, oh, beginning quote. The
Mm-hmm.
best part of love is after you break up and remembering the pain. The worst part of love is no longer remembering that pain. End of quote. Why do we attach happiness to the pain that we have connected to people?
Um, happiness and pain eat at the same table. Not a lot of people know that. Happiness
Okay.
and pain eat at the same table. Because you can't have one without the other. For some reason, you're gonna be happy, and then you know pain will still be there in the back of your head like, hey, I'm here. It's a feeling, you know. No one ever in life ever goes through no type of pain, no matter what. Everyone experiences some type of pain is if it's physical, emotional, you know, someone goes through pain. And then on the flip side, people will go through happiness. You know, it's one of those type of emotions, like a double-edged sword. You can't have happiness without pain, and you can't have pain without happiness. It's one of those type of things that you have to accept what it is sometimes, you know. That's why I kind of have that type of thing is pain and happiness eat at the same table. um, Sometimes you don't want it, but you know it it happens.
Wow. Um, no one reading just posted. I love how ironic your handle is. How do you ever know you're happy if you never let yourself feel sad? Wow.
Chunky Bruster, I never heard that quote before.
Me
I never heard that
neither.
quote. And
Okay, let's talk about something happy. What's your favorite Valentine's Day memory?
okay, so I'm from the West Coast. And I'm like 20 minutes away from Disneyland. So yeah, that's how close I am. And so usually on Valentine's they have like this they shut down the whole park from like 7 o'clock all the way until 2 o'clock in the morning. And it's pretty
Hmm.
much like it's like a whole Valentine date, stuff going on everywhere. There's like photo shoots you can have with your date, dances. Everything is just super romantic. Everything is like super cute,
Oh my
and it's
God.
like super less people, so like you really have to buy your tickets in advance. See, I'm a chess player, so I make sure I book things in advance already. So so that's one of my favorite memories, just because like it was just so intimate. These photo shoots were so cute. You get to like recreate these Disney scenes. Like the
Oh
magic
my
carpet,
God.
or like the boat ride. You're kissing each other. Like it's so many cute little things and stuff like that. And that's one of my best memories I had with it. And that was like around the time when they just opened up Star Wars land. So that was like a cool little thing that was going on too. So yes, that was my favorite.
I would freak out. I would be like, okay, what's your least favorite Valentine's Day memory?
My least favorite? Shoot. Okay, I wanna have to go back to like high school. Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna have to go back to high school because yeah. So, um, all right. Remember, I was telling you in the beginning, like it was so much easier to like trying to find a date or trying to find a Valentine's Day because you'd be like, she said no. All right, cool, whatever. It is what it is. So, um, it was like my freshman year in high school. This is how far back I'm going. This is freshman year in high school, and I remember I had like this huge crush on this one girl. She was my science lab, my biology lab class, and I just remember after like we were flirting, I thought we were kicking it off. I was like, oh, she's digging me. Like she's over here complimenting all my shoes and stuff. Like I was like, oh yeah, she likes me. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a for sure. Like this is gonna be my Valentine's Day for sure, for sure. So um so remember I was like saying I used to plan things, very I like to be a chess player nowadays, but this is the time when I was just like a week before Valentine's Day. I'm like, all right, I guess it's time. Let me go ask her real quick. So I'm in lab and dead ass, we're like dissecting a freaking frog. And in the middle of the dissections, I'm like, hey, do you want to be my Valentine's Day for next week? And like the look that she gave me, I already knew what was gonna happen. I was like, oh shit, this is. I was like, damn, this ain't it. This ain't it, fam. This is not it.
This ain't
This
fair.
ain't it. Timing is everything. I will say that for sure. Timing is everything. So I just remember her saying, "No, I already got a date," and I just remember that day, like going to the school Valentine's dance. I did not have a date for our high school thing, and I was just like, "Damn." And I was just like, see, I should ask her out a month before or something. That's why I'm a planner now, and I get things more organized. But yeah. So that freshman year, my first year at high school, I didn't have a date, and I looked like a loner and an awkward freshman at this dance. Which, yeah,
We never had a Valentine's dance in my school, but my school was like, I'm very surprised my school is still standing. Like when they're talking about like getting real estate, and I'm like, get rid of this school. Like,
yeah.
like I'll testify. What do y'all want me to say? Um. Oh, oh, you wrote something. You wrote something.
I did. Oh, what did I write? I wrote a lot.
um. What is time to a person who's willing to wait infinite lifetimes for you? What inspired that line, and what were you trying to convey?
um, like I said, pain and happiness eat at the same table. You know, when I wrote that line, I was just thinking back at a time where, you know, you really thought that you're going to be ending up with this one person. You really thought
Yeah.
that you're going to be spending your whole life with this person. And knowing that this person is not here in your life, but you're still willing to wait, an infinite lifetime for that person to finally be like, hey, I'm here. You're only hurting yourself, for waiting that long. Why is this person not noticing me? But
Yeah.
I'm willing to wait an infinite lifetime to be like, hey, I've been waiting all this time. Do you notice me? Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Sorry, I got a little too deep there.
No, so no, that was real. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay. God, I'm glad I don't have a date later because I'm definitely gonna cry after this. Um, what is your definition of freedom, and how does that relate to relationships and unspoken social contracts?
As I gotten older in relationships, freedom has became something that I needed. I you know,
Hmm.
you have to feel free in a sense with that partner, being able to accept yourself in any type of situation. You have to. I don't like to be caged in. I've been in relationships where it was like a controlling thing for some of them.
Yeah.
You know, I,
Yeah.
I and I hated that. And I was that type of person who was very passive, and I didn't voice my opinion. I didn't voice this because I was just like, maybe it'll pass by. But then, if you keep allowing this to happen, then you feel like this is now normalized, and you think, no, okay, hey, we need to stop this. Like I need some type of freedom on being able to go see my friends that are females, or being able to, you know, I don't. This is like, FaceTime, Facebook, MySpace type of days where, like, why is this person liking your picture? Why is this person commenting on your picture? I'm like, oh shit, they're my friends. What do you want me to? What do you want me to just not say thank you or something? Like, just because someone compliments a guy doesn't mean they're flirting with them every single time.
Yeah.
If I'm hugging a friend, I'm like, what does that really mean? It's like I'm hugging a friend. So freedom has really become something like top priority for sure in any type of relationship, um, because you need that. You don't want to feel control. You still want to be yourself in any type of situation.
Yeah.
So that's what I need for sure.
Okay. So where can we like you, stalk you, follow you, all that fun stuff?
Well, you can find me at Alejandro underscore writes underscore. That's my handle of things. And if you like what you heard, I do a lot of love and broken heart poetry. That's my forte. and and yeah. So yeah.
When is do you have a book?
No, but I am writing one. So hopefully I will be dropping one this year. I just got to make sure everything everything lines up perfectly, because I am some type of a perfectionist as well. So I got to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
sure it's just like I got to make sure this is gonna be on point.
You're also a really great listener.
Thank you. Thank you.
During your lives, you're actively listening and very present to the poet. And I've noticed for some people who go live, it's like there's like waiting for the poet to finish, but like
Hmm.
you want the poet to keep going.
Yeah.
Why are you such a good listener?
I love. I'm very passionate on poetry, and I'm very passionate when someone who gets the courage, or someone who wants to speak their words. I really want to make sure that they know that I'm listening. You know, because who knows, they might never get another chance to make sure another poet listens and then kind of break down what they might have said. It's always good to hear other person's interpretations of what they wrote. To see like, okay, I understand what this person is thinking. And that's why I'm an active listener. I want to make sure like, hey, I'm here with you during this journey. Like whatever 5 minutes, 4 minutes that you're sharing this with me, like I want to make sure I'm listening to you, because This is your time. This is going to be making sure that I'm here for you as a poet, as the artist. Like I'm listening to you, and that's why I like to listen.
You're like a scientific artist.
Thank you.
So, okay, speaking of art, may you perform a piece for me, please?
Yeah, I'll definitely perform one for you. Um, let's see, which one would I do? One would I do? Which one would I do?
Do I need tissue? Do I need to go get tissue?
What was that?
No, it's okay. I'll ugly cry. I don't care. Whatever.
All right, give me a sec. Let me see. How much time do you have?
I got time.
You got time? You got some time?
Yeah, because I don't think we hit the hour. So
Oh, dude, I'd be going on live for like 4 hours to make sure everyone goes.
has it been cutting you off?
No, I'm good. I'm good on all that. Once I hit the 4 hours, that's kind of like my marathon kind of ends after that, and then it kind of just like it is what it is after that. So
No, because for some people, like after the hour, they have to like log off, log back in.
yeah, if you want to keep going on that, yeah, for sure. If you want to keep going on that, then yeah. But usually my 4 hours, that's kind of like my cutoff, on that. So okay, I got one.
Okay.
I got one. So this is my favorite poet is Rudy Francisco. Like I'm not sure if you know who he is. He's an American based out here on the West Coast, and this is my interpretation of my favorite poem from him. It's called Scars, and this is my interpretation of it. So
Okay.
here I go. It's a list. It's a list. It's a list poem. One, if I could, I will hold my breath and travel to the bottom of the ocean to feel the pressure of something else crushing me other than heartbreak. Two, throw me into the lion's den and seal it off. I will show you that my love for you was real. Three, loving you will forever be the easiest thing for me. Four, you want to know how I got these scars? I carved out every last kiss you gave me. Five, you became my echo of silence. Six, your words suffocated my heart. Seven, I learned to grow wings to reach you in the heavens. I wanted to devote myself to you. I gripped so tight if you was my last piece of happiness. I thought I was good to you. Eight, you want to know how I got these scars? I peeled off this invulnerability from my skin and purified myself with blue flames. 9, I was never your boyfriend. I was your situationship. 10, I hope your current boyfriend gets amnesia. 10, I wish I had a time machine. 10, I wish you can love me. 10, I can't forget you. 10, I despise you. 10, I want you. 10, I still love you. 10, te amo. 10, Jesu amore. 10, I love you. 10, sorry. I lose count when I'm in my feels. 10, it hurts to love someone when they don't love you back. 10, if I could, I will hijack my own mind and break into my memories about you and throw them into the ocean. This poem was written with my heart whispering in my ear, dripping over this white flag, getting ready to give up. I want you to know how you gave me hope on love and I fell for you. And you left before I was able to cross the finish line. You're an elegant hurricane mixed with a stunning field of sunflowers. Why do I still remember our last kiss with a goodbye tattooed on your lips? Why do you still creep in my thoughts, lurking my fondest memories, pouncing on my little happiness I have left? And of course, you want to know how I got these scars? Well, I got these scars because I fell in love with you. But you didn't catch my fall. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was the coolest, dare I say, the coolest poem I've heard so far in 2021.
Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot for reals. That poem really hits home sometimes. When I wrote it, I wanted to make sure I personalized it a lot, to make sure this is my emotions going through this poem. And I wanted to make sure everything is going through it. A sense of me on that behalf.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you. This was the best way to end my Valentine's week. Thank you so much. Do you have any big plans for the big day?
I don't know. We'll see.
Thank thank
We'll
you,
see.
thank you so much for your time. Thank you guys for watching.
Hmm.
If you're watching the replay, I also appreciate you. Definitely check out Alex, and whatever day that you're watching this that ends with a Y. I hope that you guys are making it great.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.